This is one of my one of the projects that I started last year, and I've been working on it super slowly. So okay, actually, you know what? I found the pattern on the floor. My craft room right now is a total disaster. So I'm trying to clean. Okay, this is the pattern that I'm working on. It's a 6-foot ruler. And I'm using this fabric, and look at the little cute teddy bears, and then same like fabric, but it's in pink. So I just have these to work on. I just have these left. A lot of FPP, foundation paper piecing. And I just kind of gave up because I was getting tired of the same old, like same thing over and over again. I was like, I need a break. So I put it to the side, but I really need to finish it. So I think I have to put this on my, like, I just have to finish it. I don't know when. Yeah, I'll let you know. So yeah, this is what I have so far. I'll show you. So these are like the tiny little pieces. This is what I should be working on. All of these are completed, and these over here are not. So these are the ones completed, and then I did make a mistake, a few mistakes actually. I decided, because I was just beginning to learn about FPP, and even my dog hair. So I cut around the seam allowance, I think on some of them I did. Let me see. I'm not sure which ones I did. Like this one's fine. Oh, this one I cut. See that? I cut. I should not have done that. And I think maybe this one too. I don't know. Yeah, this one too. This one I cut like the seam allowance. So I have to fix those, and I think this one too. Yep. And I think that's why I put it away too. One of the reasons, because I was like, oh, I'll have to fix it. This one is not. So I just have to fix number 2, number 4, and half of number 3. And these are good. So I have to work on that. So that's one of my work in progress that I have to do. I need a better system of like putting my projects to the side, or like a better organizing system. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway, so I gotta do those. I need to put all of them together. I think I should work on it this week. So that's that. I'll show you my next one. So this is the other project that I'm working on. My other whip. This is it. It's the Patchwork Hearts 2 by Quilty Love. And I'm doing the king size one. So this one, I might make it even a little bigger. And yeah, so I'm working on this one. I need like 68 blocks, and I don't have that yet. So I'm working on it slowly. Whenever I get the chance, I'm just, working on it. But these are the ones that I currently have right now, this stack right here. They're turning out really pretty. I really like it. And it's not a hard quilt. Like, the quilt block is actually pretty easy. I would say this is a really great beginner quilt. I think it's just time consuming and a lot of cutting. And I starch all my fabrics, so that also takes a lot of time. So yeah, that's the next project that I have. So that's my second whip. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, no judging. In this pile is my third quilt that I have to work on. I started this one last year too, in October, I think. Yeah, October, in the hopes that I would get it done by Halloween, but I didn't. So these are not it though. Actually, I guess there's actually 2 in this pile. So this one is from the quilt that I'm working on right now, the heart one that I just showed you. And these are like the leftover fabric. And I decided, well, I'm just gonna like make them into another block. And I think they look really cute. So I could make a small like lap quilt out of this one. Or if not, maybe a baby quilt. I don't know who I'd give it to. But maybe I most likely will turn it into like a lap quilt. So I do have a lot. See that? I do like to save my scraps, but I turn them into blocks almost most of the time immediately. If not, I just keep them like this. So I just finished a quilt, my daughter's quilt, and it's a Kirby one. So these were like the scraps, like half, you know, that triangle part, and then the other one. And I just sew them together, and with the hopes that I told my daughter she could maybe make a pillow out of it. I think that'd be really cool if she made a pillow out of these. And there's a lot of them. Like there's a ton of them that I have, that I made. So these are actually all leftover fabric from her quilt that I just finished. So she has to go through it and see what she wants. This one is, I made a cover for my ironing mat. So I used this pretty fabric. Scissors. I think it's by Chelsea Design Works. I'm not familiar. Studio E fabric. Okay, so that's that. That's really pretty one. This is actually the test pattern that I made for my daughter's quilt. It looks like this, but in like Kirby fabric and blue, light blue. So yeah, the backing actually is going to show up sometime this week, I think. And then we can take it to the long armor, and it'll be long armed, and then I just have to bind it. Okay, so this is actually my other whip. This is my Halloween one. It's all art gallery fabrics. When I use art gallery fabrics, I like to use them all together. I don't like to mix them with other other brands, just because art gallery fabric feels different compared to the other ones, at least in my opinion. It just feels different. So I'm doing this half like star quilt, and I think it's going to look really pretty. I'm positive I'll have it done by Halloween this year. So yeah, I also ran out of fabric, because this one I was also using the scraps from my other Halloween quilt that I did using all of these fabrics. I made a boo quilt, and these were all the fabrics that I used. So I was like, let me just start another one with those scraps and see what I can make, and I end up doing this. So I did order more fabric, more art gallery fabric, and I have it in a bag somewhere over there. But yeah, these are and for this one, it's going to be a twin size quilt. I'm excited to finish it. I just need to actually do it. So anyway, those are my my whips. You know what? I actually just found another one. It's kind of embarrassing. It's this one right here. Oh my gosh. So this one was supposed to be an oven mitt that I clearly never finished. And oh gosh. Okay. So yeah, this is supposed to be, I was supposed to make an oven mitt out of this one. See, there's the, what's it called? The wrap and sap or something like that. And then this material, so that way gosh, I'm blanking on the word. Your hands don't get injured from the heat. So I don't know what happened to the other panel. Maybe I didn't do it, but this is another one. I guess this will be ready for Christmas this year. They're so cute. Look at the gingerbread. They're so cute. I think I got this off of Etsy. This fabric. I don't know. Holiday 22. I don't know what designer or anything this is from. Yeah. So, but it is, actually it's not even finished, because these lines I didn't even finish. I just went one way. I think I did start over here. I stopped right here. Oh, look at this. I had to, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on words right now. I had to use the seam ripper, and I'm still not done. So yeah, I have to do that. I told myself when I started, maybe I'll clean as I talk. I told myself when I started quilting and sewing that I would never do, oh, I moved the camera, sorry. Oh, okay, there we go. I told myself that I would never ever start more than one project at a time, because I had learned about this, the term whip in the quilting community, and I was like, I'm not going to do that. I will not start one. I will always start one, finish one, and then move on to the next one. That's not me. And then I became one that started different projects, and I would run out of fabric or didn't have enough fabric, so I had to wait. And then obviously I'm not going to sit around and not wait. And yeah, there's actually another whip that I also have that I need to work on. It's a runner for 4th of July that I need to do. So I need to do that. I actually, yeah. And then this one's actually another one, kind of, because I printed it for my son to do, and his coat is done. But my daughter, she needs one. I need to make her one, and she's almost going to be 2 in May. But I think I'm going to make her a 3T one. And I just bought the fabric for her coat yesterday. So I'll be doing that one. You can kind of see it's like faded because it's been here out in the sun. It's been hitting. So I need to put it away. I need to figure out how to like store these. I don't like the way I store them right now because I store them in a binder, and it's a really thick binder. And I don't like the way that it's stored. So, okay. So for right now, those are all of the whips. If I find any more, I will add them. This is the last one that I can think of. Like, I think these are, I think I've just shown you all of my work in progress, like projects that I have started and I have not finished. So this is my last one. I'm pretty sure that's like it. This is the one that I was talking about. This is the 4th of July table runner. And these are also scrap fabrics that I used or decided to use. I made a USA flag quilt last year, and I finished it. I didn't want to throw away the scraps, and I was like, let me use what I can out of the scrap fabric that's left over and make something. So I did all of these. They're so cute. I just my points are not perfect here at all, but I wanted to make one side USA, and then the other side I wanted to make a Peruvian flag colors, or Peru flag colors, because I'm from Peru. I was born in Peru. I think this will be enough. I think I do have enough blocks to make a table runner. I just need to figure out how, like, because I don't want it to be this thin, I don't think. I think I'm going to make some sashing for here and then the sides. But I just haven't figured out the pattern or the design for the other side of the table runner, which would be the Peru one. Because both Peru and USA, their Independence Day happens to be on the same month, July 4th and then July 28th. So it's nice to just, instead of having two separate ones, I can have one individual one, and I can just flip it over when it's time. So anyway, that's my last one. I have a lot, so I need to figure out which one I'm going to work on and do that. But yeah, I kept this one in this scrapbook storage container because the blocks are not like massive, they're small. So I need to find something similar to this where I can have my other projects. They lay flat, they're not being bent or anything. So yeah, well, those are all my whips. You got to see all my whips, and I'll see you next week.